this is Jenny from Homestead Corner, and today we're headed out into the bee yard to check on how they're doing. It's about 42, 43 degrees here in Maine. It's the warmest day we've seen in weeks. So we're just going to pop the tops real quick and make sure they have enough food in there. I'm sure they do, but we like to give them a check on the warm days just to be sure. Rather have them have too much than too little. It rained here all day yesterday, so everything's kind of wet and dripping and not too nice. No condensation under the insulation, so that's a good sign. And we're just going to peek in the tops and see how each hive is doing. Got under our outer cover, got some burlap. Is it dry?
It's
pretty dry.
Oh, they're doing good in there. Okay.
Just peek at
They're
them.
leaving the pollen and taking the sugar out.
Awesome. We're just going to take a quick peek in there. And everybody is all over that sugar. Girls are doing good. We're just going to give them a little bit more sugar. Make sure they have plenty. And get them covered back up. We just put it right on top of the screen and kind of move it around so it falls right into where their feed area is. So down here, there's a few girls that are not looking so hot up here. They died. Try to get those girls out of here, and so they don't have dead ladies laying in their food. Yuck. Add a little bit more sugar. There's no girls up here eating, but they've got plenty of food down in that hive. Tons and tons of food. And we're not going any deeper than just cracking the top and checking food supplies. That's as deep as we're going today. Because 42, 43 degrees is just not... It's pushing it, but you know, it's pretty warm. We've seen a couple girls come out, but not a whole lot of activity. These girls are our original hive, the honey girls, and they have pounded down quite a bit of the sugar already. They all have a whole box of honey. We made sure everybody had as much honey as possible that we could fit in those boxes. So they have ate a lot of the sugar, so we're just adding a little bit more and closing them back up. And all the burlap is nice and dry on top, which is a very good sign. They're keeping that moisture level really well inside. So, and that is what the burlap is for, that if it gets moist, it will help absorb the moisture. So if this gets too wet, if this feels damp at all, we can take the burlap out and give them fresh burlap. But everybody seems pretty dry so far, which is excellent. It's only December, but everything is looking really good. And everybody is staying nice and dry, which is a key factor. So let's check the other bunch of the green hive, which is our smallest hive, is poking around and checking it out. This is the red hive. This is a new one this year. The girls are super active, eating up a storm in there. And when we open the top, you could feel the heat. So we want to be really fast and keep those ladies warm. But they have got a nice cluster up there, just eating away. And the girls are right in the front. I got too close to the front of the hive, and they are ready to fend me off. This is another new hive, the orange hive, and they are busy in there. Looking good. This is definitely our smallest hive. They only have one layer in there. They don't have a second box of honey. This was the last hive to get going, and it struggled. Our Franken-nuke we had last summer, and this thing just struggled and struggled and struggled, but they're still kicking in there. And they're eating up the food, so
this
we're
girl,
just...
look at this girl. She's like, hey, sugar.
Yay, more food.
That's probably enough.
So there we go. And get these girls' clothes back up. We have a second super on there, but it's got wool bags in it just to help keep warm and collect up any moisture if there is any. So far they're nice and dry. So we're just closing the girls back up. Just a quick check. And we're happy to report everybody is alive and kicking, doing well. And some are eating more sugar than others, but we just filled up what needed it and we're ready. Yay! I'm sure there's more snow coming. And these insulation boxes that we built are working out fabulous so far. I really like the covers. They're easy to get on and off. We just group the hives together in bunches, so it works out great. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.